Before I start the video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons who have been supporting my channel. If you would like to check out my Patreon and receive early access to some very exciting videos coming soon, then please click the link in the description below. Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be talking about something that has been a conversation on Twitter today regarding the future of Ruby Sunday, who is played magnificently by Millie Gibson, who has just joined the TARDIS in, well, last year's now Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road, where, you know, Ruby had to save one of her foster siblings from the goblins, and we also got an interesting setup for a series arc regarding Ruby's heritage, because Ruby doesn't know who her real parents are, and it looks like Ruby's mother had left her at a church when she was younger. But that's all very interesting, but this hasn't stopped fans from speculating about the future of the show, as always. You know, I'm always there as well, talking about the future. But there was a very interesting extract from an interview that's been shared today on Twitter, and people are speculating about it, and I kind of want to throw in my own 2 cents about this. So with that being said, let's get into the video and talk about what this all means. So yeah. Okay, so this extract is coming from TARDIS Central, and this is part of an interview that Millie Gibson did with Fabric magazine, and she was asked about what's in store for her for 2024. Now, what's been said here, she has said, "I think now that the strike's over, probably auditioning again for parts and seeing what's out there." Now, this is very vague, but people have assumed that, okay, so is Millie going to be leaving after this series, season 1, or is she going to be leaving the following season in season 2, which will be 2025? So, is there any truth behind all this? But let's just talk about the filming process for Doctor Who at the moment. Now, there is one thing that I want to point out, and that is the fact that Doctor Who has been filming a lot in advance, and there's a lot of stuff that's already in the can. I mean, before the 60th special that had even aired at the end of last year, season 1 had already finished and wrapped, and editing on the post-production, all that sort of stuff was well underway. Season 2 had just started filming as well, and it seems like Russell and the current production team at Bad Wolf are literally wanting to get ahead with Doctor Who. Now, this obviously does free up Ncuti, Millie, and anyone else that's involved with Doctor Who, that, you know, they can go on to other projects, instead of, like, for example, the Chibnall era, where they were in Cardiff for 10 months, and then, like, a couple months later, that's when you'd start seeing the episodes airing on TV. It does seem like that whilst, yeah, there's fewer episodes, they are slightly longer, and that they're able to, you know, work through it a lot quicker. You know, there's a bigger budget and stuff, so it does seem like that is the case. Whilst the actors are working on the show for a little bit longer, they are also, you know, doing multiple seasons ago, so it does make a lot of sense. But there was also a rumour regarding Ncuti leaving at the end of not this season, the following season, obviously that being 2 years, which would sort of fall under line with what the current expectations are with Doctor Who actors. I mean, it's normally 3 seasons and then an exit, but obviously with Ncuti being in demand, and to be fair, Millie is as well now, because, you know, it does look like she's getting a lot of publicity, she's getting a lot of media attention and stuff, so again, it could go either way. But I just want to say this, like, it's way too early to speculate on a companion exit when they've only just had their you know, their debut. And to be honest, with something like Russell's era, say if Millie does leave at the end of, well, okay, let's say at the end of this season, this year's season 1, you know, take it like Martha, for example. You know, Freema Agyeman left at the end of series 3, but she had like a guest star role in series 4 and the special. So we could have something similar with Millie, like perhaps she leaves and then joins Unit, and then at some point in season 2 she's involved with all the Unit stuff, and that would kind of make a lot of sense. But who knows? I mean, obviously Russell is writing for this show, and he could perhaps repeat something similar, that, you know, with how Martha was used. So it would make a lot of sense that he does kind of borrow from that, because he already has done. He's already paid respect to some of his original era work, like with the Master and stuff like that. How the Master's been teased to come back. So who knows? But all I'm going to say is don't speculate too heavily, because you know what, it's going to be a while off anyway. Like, she could end up leaving at the end of season 2, which would make sense because most companions leave after 2 seasons. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But regardless, I'm excited for the future of the show. I hope that Millie doesn't leave too soon, but we don't know what's in store for the character, so we'll have to wait and see. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, because I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, which I would love to reach by the end of the year. So yeah, take care, love you all, and peace.